Good morning and welcome you all to this session of solving problem on steam nozzle. Problem 5. Estimate the mass flow rate of steam in a nozzle with the following data. Inlet pressure and temperature equal to 10 bar and 200 degrees centigrade. Back pressure equal to 0.5 bar. Throat diameter equal to 12 millimeter. In this problem, the throat diameter is given, so we have to consider a convergent divergent nozzle. The cross section of a nozzle first decreases from its entrance to throat and then increases from its throat to exit. So this type of nozzle is known as convergent divergent nozzle. The section where the cross-sectional area is minimum is called throat of the nozzle. The portion 1, that is convergent portion, steam enters the nozzle with high pressure but with a negligible velocity. Thus there is no pressure drop in the steam pressure with a rise in its velocity. There is also a drop in enthalpy or total heat of the steam. This drop of the heat is not utilized for external work, but it is converted into kinetic energy. In the portion 2, that is divergent portion, there is a further drop of steam pressure with a rise in its velocity. Again, there is a drop in the steam enthalpy or total heat of the steam, which is converted into kinetic energy. Now we have to write the given data. So inlet pressure and temperature is 10 bar and 200 degrees centigrade. So inlet pressure P1 equal to 10 bar and inlet temperature T1 equal to 200 degrees centigrade. Back pressure or exit pressure equal to 0.5 bar. Throat diameter dt 12 millimeter. So we have to convert to meters. 12 into 10 to the power minus 3 meters. Then estimate the mass flow rate of steam. So we have to estimate the mass flow rate of steam in the nozzle m dot. So now we have to know the formula for calculating the mass flow rate of steam m dot equal to AT Ct divided by Vt. So we know from the mass balance equation, mass flow rate equal to A1 C1 divided by V1 equal to A2 C2 divided by V2 equal to AT Ct divided by Vt. Here AT is the cross-sectional area of the throat, Ct is the velocity of steam at throat, and Vt is the specific volume of steam at throat in meter cube per kg. So for calculating the cross-sectional area of throat, we know AT equal to pi by 4 into dt square. Here dt is the diameter at the throat section. Then we have to find out Ct, velocity of steam at throat section, equal to square root of 2000 into H1 minus Ht. Ht is the specific enthalpy of steam at throat and H1 is the specific enthalpy of steam at the inlet, where Vt is the specific volume of steam at throat in meter cube per kilogram. H1 is the specific enthalpy of steam at the inlet of the nozzle in kilojoule per kilogram, and Ht equal to specific enthalpy of steam at the throat of the nozzle in kilojoule per kilogram. Now we can solve this problem by using steam tables. Solution. At state 1, P1 equal to 10 bar, T1 equal to 200 degrees centigrade. So first we have to find out the quality of steam. So for calculating the quality of steam, here the temperature is given, which is 200 degrees centigrade. From steam table, page number 11, corresponding to a pressure of 10 bar, we have to find out the saturation temperature. So the saturation temperature TS1 equal to 179.9 degrees centigrade. Now the saturation temperature is less than the temperature of steam at the inlet. Therefore, the steam is in superheated condition. Now we know at state 1 the steam is in superheated condition. So here the pressure P1 and temperature T1 values are given. So move to superheated specific enthalpy steam table at page number 19, corresponding to a pressure of 10 bar and corresponding to a temperature of 200 degrees centigrade. The superheated enthalpy H sup equal to H1 equal to 2826.8 kilojoule per kilogram. For determining the quality of steam at throat section or exit, we have to know the specific entropy of the steam, because the expansion process takes place in nozzle is isentropic process. Therefore, entropy S1 equal to ST equal to S2. Now from specific entropy of superheated steam table at page number 22, corresponding to a pressure of 10 bar and temperature of 200 degrees centigrade, we have to find out the value of S1 is equal to S superheated equal to 6.692 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So we know S1 equal to ST equal to S2 equal to 6.692 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Now for calculating the velocity of steam at throat, we have to know the pressure of steam at throat section. So from the critical pressure ratio equation, Pt by P1 equal to 2 by n plus 1 the whole power n by n minus 1. Here the value of n equal to 1.3 because the steam is superheated at the inlet of the steam nozzle. Now substituting the value of n equal to 1.3 in the critical pressure ratio equation, we get the critical pressure ratio Pt by P1 equal to 0.546. So in our problem they have given the initial pressure P1 equal to 10 bar. Now substituting the value of P1 in this equation, we get the throat pressure Pt equal to 5.46 bar. Now the throat pressure Pt equal to 5.46 bar, and also we know ST specific entropy of steam at throat section equal to 6.692 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Now from the steam table, corresponding to a pressure of 5.46 bar, we have to find out the value of Sg, because we know St. For finding the quality of steam at throat section, we have to find out the value of Sg. Here the 5.46 value is not in the steam table, so by interpolation of 6.793 and 6.781, we get the value of Sg at throat section equal to 6.789 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Now compare this Sg value with the St value. St is less than Sgt, therefore the quality of steam is wet at the throat section. Now at throat section, the pressure equal to 5.46 bar and the steam is in wet condition. So we have to find out the quality of steam Xt. So we know the value of St, which is 6.692 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. We have to find out the value of Sft and Sfgt from steam table corresponding to a pressure of 5.46 bar. So from steam table corresponding to 5.46 bar, we have to find out the value of Sf and Sfg. That Sf value equal to 1.894 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin and Sfg is 4.895 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. By interpolation, we can get these two values. Now substituting these three values in this equation, we get X2 equal to 0.98. Now we know at throat section the pressure is 5.46 bar and the steam is in wet condition and the value of X2 equal to 0.98. Now we can find out the specific enthalpy of steam at throat section. So HT equal to HFT plus XT into HFGT. So we have to find out the value of HFT and HFGT from the steam table corresponding to a pressure of 5.46 bar. So from the steam table corresponding to a pressure of 5.46 bar. Here the 5.46 bar is not there. So we have to interpolate the values and we have to find out the value corresponding to the given pressure. So HF equal to 654.76 kilojoule per kilogram. By interpolating these two values, we can get this. Then by interpolating 2098.1 and 2093.7, we can get the value of HFGT, which is 2096.76 kilojoule per kilogram. Now substituting these three values in the specific enthalpy equation, we get HT equal to 2709.58 kilojoule per kilogram. Now we know the HT value equal to 2709.58 kilojoule per kilogram and the value of X2 equal to 0.98. Now we have to find out the specific volume of steam at throat section. So Vt equal to Vft plus Xt into Vfgt. Here we have to find out the value of Vft and Vfgt from the steam table corresponding to 5.46 bar. So here also the 5.46 bar is not there. So we have to find out the value of Vf and Vg by interpolation. So from the steam table, the Vf value corresponding to 5.46 bar is obtained by interpolating these two values. So Vf equal to 1.906 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per kg, and Vg by interpolating these two values, so we get Vg equal to 0.34487 meter cube per kg. Now substituting the value of x2, Vf and Vg in this equation. See here Vfg value is given, so we know Vfg is equal to Vg minus Vf. Now substitute x2, Vf and Vg in this equation. So Vt equal to 1.096 into 10 to the power minus 3 plus 0.98 into 0.34487 minus 1.096 into 10 to the power minus 3. So by solving this equation, we get specific volume of steam at throat section equal to 0.33799 meter cube per kilogram. Now we have to find out the velocity of steam at throat. Ct equal to square root of 2000 into h1 minus ht. So we have obtained the values of h1 and ht from the steam table. Now substituting these values in the velocity equation, we get Ct is equal to 484.19 meters per second. For calculating the mass flow rate, we have to know the value of cross-sectional area of throat. So cross-sectional area of throat AT equal to pi by 4 into dt square. The dt is the diameter of the throat, which is given in our problem, which is equal to 12 into 10 to the power minus 3 meters. Now substitute dt value in this equation. AT equal to 1.13 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. Now we have to find out the mass flow rate. Mass flow rate m dot equal to AT Ct divided by Vt. So AT value, Ct value and Vt values we have find out. Here AT equal to 1.13 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square, and Ct is 484.19 meters per second, and specific volume Vt equal to 0.33799 meter cube per kilogram. Now substituting these three values in this equation, we get m equal to 0.1618 kg per second. So our answer is mass flow rate of steam m dot equal to 0.1618 kg per second. Thank you.